Some people dream of seeing the world. These guys are working so the world can see. Rich Jorgensen and John Machineau, two lives reimagined. A DC-10 arrives in Cameroon in Central Africa. Flight mechanics, John and Rich go right to work, setting up a hospital with wings.
We are like a flying circus. We go into a country and we unload everything and set it up, do our program, tear everything back down, load it up, fly away.
There's millions of people on the earth that are blind that don't have to be blind, with cataracts or something. A 15-minute surgery can cure them. So we need to train the doctors, and that's what we do.
Orbis is a 30-year partnership between medicine and aviation.
This here is one of the first DC-10s ever built.
A one-of-a-kind flying eye hospital is getting an annual checkup in Indianapolis. In Cameroon, the passenger compartment becomes a classroom where doctors and nurses watch and learn while a surgical procedure is live streamed from the OR.
What I need to do is to put them under the eyelids.
It's a hospital, but the object is to train the doctors in these countries. So we do operations on the airplane, and a few lucky people get their eyes fixed, but the goal is to leave the knowledge.
So that's a training hospital
It's a
with
school.
wings.
It's a school. Okay, let's try it again.
John and Rich make sure it all works.
I got nothing.
No green light.
John and I grew up on a ranch in Montana. If something broke, you had to fix it. We learned that when we were 8 years old. We could disconnect it all and put it back together again. You had to be a little creative sometimes.
Who's the boss?
Richard.
Rich has seniority.
What kind of a boss is he?
Oh, I'd rather not say.
John got the call from Rich.
We've been friends forever, and I just thought he would like it. I didn't think he would come, though.
John's retirement home, 13 acres with a panoramic view.
You were retired.
Right.
How deeply in your comfort zone were you?
I'd say too deep. Just found myself saying yes, 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 yes. Yeah, the next thing I knew, I was on the airplane heading for Uganda.
How old were you?
Well, that was 5 years ago, and I just turned 69, and I'm still here.
It's hard work and not easy to get.
A lot of people want to do this, but most of them can't.
Why not?
People that haven't retired, they have a job. They can come out for a week, but they can't come out for a year. So pretty much you're stuck with old fogies that don't have anything else to do.
Could you keep doing this in your 70s?
I got an aunt that's 105 right now, so
It's not hard physical work. It is mental work. It's a puzzle. I love puzzles. And how do we fix this?
You guys know a DC-10 probably well enough to take it apart and put it back together again?
Without a doubt.
What was it that had called to you about this job?
The adventure. It's exciting to be scared. And going out and wandering all over the world is a little scary.
Tick off some of the places you've been in the last year or two.
Mongolia, we'd have to start with Mongolia. It's a cool place. Myanmar, nobody goes to Myanmar.
Indonesia, we've been China, Uganda, Kenya.
Vietnam, Philippines, Laos, Syria, Bulgaria. I think I've been to 63 countries.
It feels like you're just starting a whole new life all over again.
It really saddens me for people who retire and stop and are terrified of getting old. Why do they do that? There's so many things to do.
Two old friends seeing the world and looking at retirement differently.
It's time to do something that you want to do.
I think it's the opportunity to help people. If you get the opportunity to help somebody who needs something, I think that's a blessing.
Can you see?
Qué bien.